hello and welcome to the Pastor Studies. Thank you for stopping by today. Solomon tells us that honey is good for us. There's a lot of good benefits in that honey. It's sweet, it's loaded with giving us energy, it's nutritious to a point. And so there are some good value in honey. But he says, wisdom is in the same way. Wisdom is good for us. It's good for our soul. It provides that nourishment that we need. It's what we should go after. If you go out to get honey, it's a work. My grandfather used to have beehives, and there was a lot of work in gathering up the honey at the end of the year to take the excess of all that honey that the bees had worked on throughout the course of the year, gathering in the pollen and creating that honey. But you had to go into the hive and you had to take out those racks of honey, and then you had to process that honey, cutting it out of the special containers so that you could put it out and drain it and get all that good honey out. It was a lot of work, but it was rewarding work to see and taste that honey and to have the benefit of the honey. And I was a kid, I loved bread, butter, and honey. How much I enjoyed that. But Solomon says that we should go after and enjoy honey just the same way. We should realize that when we find that honey, when we go after, he equates it to finding wisdom. When we find wisdom, it also has benefits for us. We find it's a good thing because in finding wisdom, there's hope. There's a future there. And when we recognize that future, we recognize that our hope comes out of that. And we know that the hope will not be lost. The truth of all of that, the truth of what God is doing in our lives. What a wonderful blessing it is for us to fully understand God's care for us. God's message of hope, nourishment in God's Word, nourishment through wisdom. Go after it. So if you enjoy a good butter and honey sandwich, think about that then. You too should enjoy a good battle of going after wisdom as well. Till next time in the Pastor's Study, goodbye, and may God bless.